You ever try to pick a logo and suddenly realize the real problem isn't the design, it's your damn generation? We're so obsessed with looking lovable, polished, and flawless that even choosing a thumbnail turns into a full-blown identity crisis. Yeah, welcome to Logo Part 2. So let's talk about this ridiculous saga that started with a simple question. What's my logo? In Logo Part 1, I talked about the logo my friend made, beautiful, professional, polished, and how it just refused to work for me. Not because she failed, not because the design was bad, but because it wasn't me. The logo looked like a version of a person I'm simply not. It was like wearing a borrowed personality. Cute, but not mine. What I didn't talk about is everything that happened behind the scenes while she was building it. She was showing me thumbnails from other creators. Faces everywhere. Perfect lighting. Perfect angles. Perfect please love me expressions. And there I was, staring at these thumbnails, thinking, this is the disease of my generation. We don't even create anymore. We present, we perform, we package. And of course, being a card-carrying member of the painfully self-conscious generation, my first instinct was, oh hell no, you're not putting my raw face on anything. So what did I do? The most logical thing ever. I went online and created an Asian woman who looked calm, cute, balanced, and absolutely nothing like the chaos living rent-free inside my skull. She looked younger, softer, more socially acceptable. A friend saw her and said, she kind of looks like you. Boom, instant validation. I hijacked her identity like a scammer on a Tuesday. But here's the plot twist. Even though I created her, and even though she was technically me, she still wasn't me. The vibe lied, the energy lied, the face lied. It was like dressing my personality in someone else's skin. So then I said, screw it. If I'm already exposing myself through my words, I might as well expose the damn face attached to them. And I did the unthinkable. No makeup. No glam. No ready-to-be-perceived by humanity filter. I took a random picture of myself in bed and tossed it straight into the app, like, here, do something with this, I dare you. Then I added a distorted mirror photo, because that's the realest metaphor for my brain I've ever seen. My life is distortion. My creativity is distortion. My internal wiring is distortion. So why the hell am I pretending to be symmetrical? And that's when the app created the face you now see in all my thumbnails. That distorted, cracked mirror version of me. That chaotic, rebellious, Picasso by accident face that somehow looks more honest than anything I've ever tried to polish. And here's the funniest part. Every time I recreate the thumbnail, the app distorts me in a new way. It doesn't matter what I feed it. It insists on showing the truth. Life is distortion. Identity is distortion. Self-image is distortion. And honestly, I love it. Not because it's pretty, but because it's true. That image is the closest thing to a psychic MRI I've ever gotten. It captures my mind better than any selfie. It exposes the chaos, the rebellion, the jagged humor, the quiet pain, the beautiful madness. And I refuse to cry about that. Not because crying is weak. I'm a woman. I can cry whenever the hell I want. But because crying would imply that chaos is something to fix. And it isn't. It's something to navigate with a little sarcasm and an obscene amount of stubbornness. So yeah, my generation might be materialistic and image-obsessed, but I'm going to show you the truth anyway, distorted face and all. Because perfection never told my story. Distortion did. And before I go, I want to ask you something. What's your distortion? What is that one thing you wake up with every day, the thing you spend half your life hiding, reshaping, disguising, or performing your way around, just to make yourself feel acceptable enough to exist in public? Mine is my face, my height, my whole damn body, and I blamed my generation for years, but the truth is, it's me. It's the version of myself I thought the world needed to see in order for me to survive it. So be honest with yourself. What's the thing you camouflage? What's the thing you dress up so it won't embarrass you? What part of you do you censor, soften, distort, or polish because you're terrified the real version won't be tolerated? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about the thing we all hide, but pretend we don't.